drop your expectations and your buffs because we're merging.
Oh my god! We made the merge.
Rick.
Oh, okay. Not expecting it to be that quite that fast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. There's a little bit of wind.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Josh Russell, first one out. Ooh, a little bit of movement from several people. Oh, Jesse, next one out. God, Keith. Josh, David, and Seth looking pretty good. And DJ. And Zach. Zach, you're moving a lot, but you're hanging in there. Angela is out. Good job, Angela. Ooh, that got a lot of movement from everybody. Everybody seems to have recovered. Probably. Oh, David, out of nowhere.
Caught it, no.
How long do you have this challenge scheduled to go?
Oh, you know, as long as it takes. Oh, Zach. If it goes on for another few minutes, we'll add some difficulty to it. But...
Are we at 3 now?
Yep, 3 people left.
I think 2, DJ.
Oh, I should have my hand. Just drop.
So from here, what we're gonna do is I need each person to pick one foot. And that foot
Pick the left one.
can no longer touch the ground.
Right,
You can
right
touch
one.
your other foot, but it can't touch the ground. I'm going to count you in so you can get adjusted for a little while. I'll
pick the foot for you.
DJ can't make
Fuck that off
turn
the
this
other one.
All right, I'm going to count you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we're down to 2.
Because I'm trying to fit that.
Oh, got some movement.
Uh-oh.
Can
Man,
you recover?
I should have not skipped leg day. Oh, here comes the wind.
Oh! Both of them live.
Let's try that.
So when's the leaf blower coming into effect?
Ooh! Recovered.
That's it.
Oh,
Yes, you
Gosh, that'd be bad.
balls.
Gosh, my leg is just getting out.
Oh!
Yeah! I'm still going.
Josh.
Nice job.
Alright.
Josh is a good name. It wasn't me. I can't feel my hands.
Hey, Seth, come here.
Welcome.
What should we do?
I should congregate.
We're trying to see if there should be like a returning group that gets together.
First off, hi. I think this is the first time we've talked since you've
Can we throw a name out? I'm sorry.
The names I've heard of it there are your wife.
Yeah, I've heard of her a lot.
And Zach. Those are the 2 names. And also Josh.
Have you heard my name?
They've been asking questions, but I was like, I haven't heard Josh.
Apparently your name's out there.
I'm flying under the radar.
So, are we wanting to all stick together as returnees? You seem hesitant.
Kind of hesitant.
Why are you hesitant?
I kind of don't want to do that either.
Yeah.
But if it helps me stay in the game.
Let me paint the picture real quick. We could cut Keith right now. And then do the thing that we want to do. Or he can join us right now.
At least I know my name's out there now. I wondered when.
I think that's the
I wondered when.
A more solid group than what is being discussed.
Yeah.
So, but it sounds like maybe you guys are wanting to stay tribe strong.
So at least for a little bit, maybe. But
Yeah, I mean, you've got the numbers either way.
it's kind of. This one's better. I'll be honest. Like, I worry about Dodge. Like,
But we can't vote him out right now.
no, I know.
So we could vote out someone else and then vote him out.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do?
It's from our tribe, then the one who's not here.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm
I
down.
mean, I'm fine with second. That's what everyone's.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Are you down?
I could probably do that. So I found out that the other team was trying to vote Zach off last time. Zach and Josh.
So is it the easy thing for us to vote Zach, or do we not because they're less loyal to him?
I was kind of hoping you or Keith had an idea. Because my first thought was we could just go in and just all vote him out. On the other hand, obviously his team betrayed him.
Right. So my thought that I was telling Keith is that between the 5 of us, one of us needs to make our vote different, just in case one of them has the idol. So, because they've had a chance to go to, my glasses are terrible, but they've had a chance to go to tribal.
Gotcha.
So one of them could have an idol. So I think we need to do like 4 votes for one person.
Otherwise, if we all do one, then it's gonna just totally.
And like the names that Keith was thinking about were Zach and Seth.
No.
Okay. I was left out of the loop, so I didn't really know what to do, and everyone else told me you, and so I was like, okay, cool. Yeah.
Like, we didn't include you just because we thought you and Josh, you and Josh.
Yeah, I 100% get it, yeah.
Obviously, the other tribe, someone from them.
I would like to do that too.
Like Keith and Josh. Targets.
Our thoughts are.
I'm gonna say the same thing that I did last year. I'm voting Nathaniel. Well, I didn't say that last year. I'm voting for the camera person.
Yeah, voting for cameraman.
Last
Just
year
kidding.
was-
We have other plans, but we can't tell you. We're still deciding.
Yeah, this is big stuff here. Like, yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big vote.
Yeah, gonna go find things out.
I don't know. Boyle, Jesse. Things that I
Looking at your group, Jessie was just hearing some of the stories. It's just like she's won before, and that she's very good at playing the game.
Yeah.
Also, from a threat.
Yeah. So it's a tricky, like from my OG tribe, like that would like maybe be the one I'd be willing to go for. I don't know. It's tricky.
Does that make you think like Seth is a better idea right now?
For right now, and to see how I think it was how good he was doing with me in the meeting.
Yeah.
I think he can stay pretty top tier in all of those and have chances.
Yeah.
So he's got some run, but definitely brain too.
No, yeah, 100%. So right now, he's where I'm landing. I'm gonna talk to our other coach and then just see what's going on.
The only person I would talk to is Jessie.
Like you have talked to, or you have not? I haven't talked to DJ or Jesse.
Be ready to not give enough motive because I went up and I was just like, hey yo, it's so cool to like play with you. I heard you won once, and she was like, why did you say that? And like she really wants to know your motives.
Well, and like that's, you can tell.
That's massive.
Like Seth is good and Jesse's good because they're gonna try to get more information out of you than they're giving. So be watching for those people.
Feeling you get when you get voted out.
So as far as I know, it's not you, this one.
Okay, then who is it between?
A lot of people are saying Zach. I've heard some Seth, and I don't know whether I feel for or against.
I'm between Zach and Seth. So here's my thought. Like, okay, let's say that we keep Zach, right? And we get Seth out. Then we have like one more kind of a swing person, you know, like someone that's kind of like Chum in the water for now, you know?
How?
I mean, he's standing by himself.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yep.
So you want to keep him?
At least for this vote is what you're saying.
But you're unwilling to vote anyone from your old tribe.
For now.
As of now, the 5 feels nice.
That leaves me, DJ, or Seth left for you to vote.
Like this one?
Or in the future.
Because if you're not voting Zach, then that leaves 3 options.
Then you're thinking Seth.
Yeah.
Decisions. Did you know that? But all I want is to hear a name from someone and to latch on. You don't have to decide anything.
Okay. Well, if you're voting Seth, who's voting with you? Because we have to make sure there's enough numbers.
Let's try to figure that.
I mean, how
I'm trying to figure out what the others are doing too.
Yeah, we're just kind of running the show right now. And I think that even if this doesn't like pave my path to victory, like I want it to, of course. And then at the very least, it like shakes things up, like creates opportunities for like the rest of us to play the game.
Yeah, I really think like this benefits everyone.
Yeah.
Would you be down to consider it? I consider that, yeah. Because right now we have Josh, you, me, Zach, and Angela, which of course, almost of course, you know, I don't want to speak for everybody. But like that's 5 of 9, which is enough.
Yeah. I consider.
Okay.
I feel like your tribe could be easily on board with that. Just starting a name from the other tribe.
I'll talk to some more.
Yeah, I know for some. But
Hey. So, what are you guys actually thinking? Right now, obviously, the name that's being thrown around the most is your name.
Great.
I'm just gonna say you're a big proponent on, like, your ability over there had me nervous, but
I have bad news. That's just.
but obviously, just a couple other people that are just big players here are obviously we have Jesse, we have you, and Zach. Just because I was saying this with y'all, like I think he could be a player, but those are the 3 that I'm rolling with mainly right now. But that's where I'm at.
So there's another possible alliance. I'm not sure if I want to do it. It's like returning people versus new people, which I don't really like that. I don't really want to do that, but it's definitely an option for me if my name's being thrown around. Which would leave, and I've heard your like tribe staying together.
We're staying pretty close, but also me and him are pretty new to this. We don't really know those people enough. Like, they seem like genuine people, but
everybody's genuine. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't hate.
Exactly.
Well, we decided that we're voting for Mark.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't want to be here anyway.
So,
Tell me who to vote for. I'll do it. Tell me who to vote for and I'll do it.
I don't want to make that command. I don't want that power. I don't want that power. Where are you leaning towards? If you had to pick one or two.
Zach.
Why?
1, he was on the other team, and I feel like we have a good bond with our current team. And 2, there's also, I see a strong bond there with the previous contestants.
I'm nervous about previous contestants. That makes me.
They can turn on you. Yeah.
That makes me nervous. So,
I guess that what I'm saying is that's the safe bet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's right in between.
But if he has an immunity,
I know. But we're just gonna. I'm gonna act like he doesn't.
We're not sure. We had a few.
Do you want to say what they are?
Not necessarily.
Am I one of them?
Not necessarily.
Is Angela one of them?
Not necessarily.
Am I one of them?
Okay,
Not necessarily. I don't know. I'm bad at this, just so you know.
That's right. That's right. You're doing well.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you get to choose what information you give. So.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Jesse.
I mean, if we're not going to talk.
I don't know.
What would you like to do? Like, what are you thinking moving forward?
I don't know. Right now, Seth right now is just like, he's obviously good at challenges, but he's also got some of the smarts and strategic Seth.
Who's on board for that?
Everything from like Angela to Seth. I heard your name tossed up there at one point. Jesse's. So I've heard like 4 different names.
Seth one of them.
Seth one of them.
I mean,
So if you guys like, do you have any ties to Seth or anything?
Keep down.
Listen. Pretty much everything in this game is going down.
What's happening?
I don't know.
What'd they say?
I mean, so far all I've gotten is that they were like, yeah, Angela's very smart. I'm like, cool.
That's literally all that they said because I was still standing there.
You were still somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah.
After, maybe it was after we split up. But like it was that, like Angela seems very smart. And I'm like, okay, cool, great. Like, let's move this conversation elsewhere. But that's that's really it.
I feel like we need to get a solid group.
I agree. I think that we could get a 6 down at
I
least.
mean, easy, that's why they're turning people.
Yeah.
Does that make us evil though?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that, how attached you are to Seth or anything like that.
Is that what Josh is thinking as well?
Yeah, we're pretty sure he's going. So if you'd like to join the dark side, or if you'd like to join us, we could.
What numbers do you have?
Right now, I'm pretty sure it's me,
Just the three of you?
Dodge, Keith, Angela. I'm pretty sure is sold on that. And then,
You guys have Angela?
huh?
You guys have Angela?
Yes.
So you guys would have the numbers.
And then possibly Russell.
Keith wants you out. And now I want Keith.
I got booted out.
What's going on? Like, what exactly?
Honestly, I have no freaking idea. What were you thinking?
I mean, I'm a little bit hesitant to vote with you all because it seems like your tribe wants to stick together.
Yeah,
So,
it's understandable.
but
I was just thinking, like, logistically.
who are you gonna vote? Because I haven't.
Zach is screwed.
So you want to vote for Zach?
I'm just thinking taking the easier out.
Is
You've
that
got
serious?
tribe.
Are you being serious? Or are you actually?
I'm speaking on my own, not to do with anybody else. Your tribe already voted for him partially. Our
No,
tribe.
we didn't. It was for me or
It was for Zach.
Oh, Zach told me that you guys voted for him.
No, we just didn't let him know what was going on.
Got a sympathy factor there.
Anything else change?
No, I think I'm not 100% sure on Zach, but he was interested, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard kind of like our 5 would be towards Seth. Would it be towards Seth or would it be towards like anyone else?
It'd be Seth. I just don't know if we're going to have you save your vote or not.
Where's DJ?
DJ?
Because he said something else earlier, but it was when Matt was around. So
He's just thinking about like who's a threat and who do I want as my shield now and who do I want to get out. So like he's thinking not one thing.
Because he's targeting him and you and Angela.
is he targeting me?
He literally, we were standing over here and he said, I don't feel good about DJ and Angela and they're gonna need to go. And I keep trying to get this returning group thing going and it's not working.
It's not working out.
So if the 5 of us returners, besides Keith, voted together, voted him out, we'd still have majority.
I straight up said what I meant when I was like, okay, let's just go to Keith and then run the show. Like, if he's not in, then he's not in.
Are you in?
And that's his fault.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that turns for the worst for us.
Who else are we gonna bring in?
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Hasn't done anything.
And that's that.
Just like that.
All right, so merge vote. It's always pretty crazy. Angela, this is your first time at Tribal this season.
It is.
How are you feeling about this vote?
I mean, I was just happy to not go to last vote, so now I'm like, it's weird when there's only 9 of us starting at merge because I don't know who all. Yeah, like I feel like everyone's in groups and you can't quite talk to all people that you want to talk to, like individually and in groups. And I don't know, feeling unsettled, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Josh Russell, how do you, with everybody being kind of all over the place and it being, everyone as a group now, how do you make the decision who you want to vote out?
Honestly, it's kind of hard. Kind of hear names all over the place.
How do you determine, what the real name is?
Honestly, you kind of just have to like be able to read people.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm an open book, but I think other people are harder to read, so you just gotta go with your feelings. So
That's fair. Preach.
yeah.
So Josh Dodge, first Tribal Council, and you're safe. It's got to feel pretty good.
No.
No.
Actually. not at all.
Well, hey, it's better than not being safe, right?
I
I still don't think so. But the more I've been like talking around, I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird not having that like potential on you. So to like go from place to place and still kind of have that freedom, it's a little. I don't know how to feel about it.
Okay.
But it's been really fun.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Zach, second time at Tribal. How are you feeling about this vote?
Not too well. I think I'm saying I've heard lots of different names. I just a lot of unknowns.
A lot of factors.
A lot of factors, a lot of unknowns.
Yeah. David, this is your first time at Tribal 2. How are you feeling about everything?
I don't know, a lot of people have strategic minds and mine just kind of went like blank a little bit. So just like, all right, so just kind of figure this whole thing out. I don't know, we'll see where it goes.
I was asking him a lot of really intense questions and he went,
It was so good.
I was like, sorry, it came off really strong.
Keith, what's your strategy? What's your criteria for voting this round?
My criteria for voting is making it another round.
Okay. So it's just got to be as simple as that sometimes.
I mean, there's obviously going to be more to that. Like,
sure.
You try to figure out where people stand and where you stand and try to, stick with the majority.
Yeah. Seth, do you feel similarly, or is it different for you?
I kind of zoned out, so I don't.
Well, the question I asked him is how do you determine what you're voting for and like what's your criteria? And he's like, hey, I just got to get through this vote. I got to get to the next one. Is that how you feel too, or do you have a different mindset?
I try to work with the people I'd like to work with, and if that doesn't happen, then try to save my own skin.
Okay. Jesse, you did not fare well in that challenge. You blamed it on the wind. How are you feeling at this tribal not being safe?
I mean, I don't feel great because people were already mentioning past games and things that they've heard today. So someone threw me under the bus. It's fine.
Okay. So what do you do about that?
Just try to make connections, and I mean, you got to think about who you're keeping in and how they keep you safe, and if I can help keep you safe, you should keep me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And DJ, how are you feeling about everything today?
Not to sound cliche, I'm feeling cold. It's just in my heart. No, it's just so hard because like I feel like last year it was pretty easy to like go into a conversation with someone and then be like, okay, so like I actually know what we're doing and like know where things stand.
Yeah.
Like maybe Keaton has another idol, so we're gonna get in trouble with that. But this season is a lot trickier as far as like what's being said.
Yeah.
As far as like names being thrown out there, and so it's a different ballgame. But I think that we'll see how it goes.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to say? Maybe you want to plead your case if you're worried, or maybe you just want to.
I'd like to say hi, Mark. I love you, Mark.
Thank you, Keith.
Here's the idol.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
I don't have that.
Okay, so this is what happened. People kept throwing out, I hate Keith is so, like, Keith can't make a freaking decision.
Yeah.
And they want to stay tribe strong, and I'm like, not about that.
Sure.
So I'm trying to get returners together. But then Keith's like, I don't like that either. So I'm like, who are you working with, Keith? And then he starts throwing either Seth or Zach out. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And then all of a sudden, Josh is standing there, and he's like, well, why don't we just get Keith? And I was like, that's great. He's targeting DJ and Angela, let's get them on board. And
Don't yell, just in case.
but then I'm in there, so we have a majority, either 5 or 6, depending on what the heck Zach does. But then I see Josh talking with Keith and DJ's talking with Keith. So I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, so now I don't know if the vote is flipping or not, which sucks because that wouldn't be smart for your DJ, in my opinion.
Sure.
But I'm gonna vote for Keith.
Okay.
I got it. Is that enough. I'm smart and I got this. And I really hope I just play it right. I don't even care if I win this game. I just want to idle someone out, that's all. If it's me though, this vote, I'm screwed. I could play it on Seth maybe, but I'm not going to.
So, it was originally gonna be Zach, but then Keith is trying to get me out.
Oh my.
So I try to get Keith out, and as far as I know, the majority is Keith.
So do you feel like you're leading this vote, kind of?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Because somebody else mentioned Keith first, and I was like, I just wanted to be like, yes, I want Keith out.
Yeah.
Nobody has said yes or anything like that, so.
Wait, so who brought his name up to you?
Maybe it's Angela. I don't remember. Keith.
E.I., but that's fine.
I before E except after C. That's a K.
You should write that at the bottom. I before E except after C, and this is a K.
Well, it says on the camera. He'll get it.
Good. Oh, did you get that or did I ruin it? Okay, good.
I love you, but you got to go. Here you go.
Sorry, Seth. We all agreed as a team. I think it was fun playing with you. Thanks for inviting me here, man. Appreciate you.
Can I first guess for the idol?
Yeah, sure.
75.
Let me see if I have something in here for you. Congratulations.
And I'm just gonna save it.
You're gonna save your oath? Do you want to sit over here and talk to us for a little while and explain some things? That way it doesn't look like you're back too soon, maybe?
I'm really curious whether I think it's gonna go Keith or Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Unless my old tribe goes with Seth.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna depend on where DJ landed. Because the last time I talked to him, we were all saying Keith. But then after Keith and Jesse were gone, he was like, well, Jesse is who I'm actually worried about. So how do you feel there? For now, I think my hope is that Keith is gone. But I feel like there's enough people voting in all directions. I just don't want to be part of this vote, and I want that for later.
How are you going to explain if somehow I have to read all the votes?
Yeah.
And yours isn't there? Are you going to own up to the fact that it was you?
I mean, I told my tribe about it because I wanted to build a lot of loyalty with them from the beginning.
And Josh isn't in the game anymore, so you don't have to worry about that factor.
Right. So then I was like, well, I've shared that with them.
Okay.
But
I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah, I shared that with them because I want some kind of trust with them. So if it's shown, half of them know what's going on.
Sure.
But yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. Good. I'm hoping the vote goes enough different directions that you just have enough numbers.
Well,
and no
just to clarify too, if there is a revote, you still won't get your vote.
Yeah, that was my guess.
Yep.
Thanks,
Any other
guys.
questions? So you could use your extra vote in a feature tribal anywhere from 8, 6, 7, or 8, 7, 6, or 5.
Yeah, including in the 5.
Correct. You'd have 4 more times to potentially.
Yes. Sweet.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, I guess this is what they do in the show. I don't know, just gotta go with the majority and stick with the tribe right now. No hard feelings, you seem like a cool guy.
I don't even freaking know, man.
Well, take some time.
Yeah, so I have been trying pretty dang hard to put together a blindside on Jesse.
Okay.
Can you hear me well, Nathaniel?
You're a bit soft, but I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to put together a blindside. Yeah, so I've been trying to put together that blindside on Jesse. But I don't know who's for it, who's against it. And the safe answer is Keith. But then the worst answer is that we get back from tribal council and there are a ton of votes for Jesse. And she says, who did that? And I did that. So just weighing what even is wise. I wish that people could commit, and I was hoping to just keep it a nice small thing, and figured that people would be more willing. So right now, it I hope I'm not taking too much time.
No, you're fine.
It hinges on Zach and Keith as far as I know, unless it's a big old blind side, because I kind of threw it out to other people, but I'm not sure who's down for what. Angela told me about her little thingy. They're perks. And so that means I only need, it complicates, like I need to get 5, but I have 1 less than I had before, which complicates things. So that's helpful. Let me do some math real quick in my head.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. It's a game. My guess is 56.
Incorrect. Can you hold this down? What the? What is happening?
Let me explain.
Oh my.
I'm Russell 2.0, and I like DC superheroes. So I'm a DC villain.
Can you guess which one? I don't know anything about DC.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Oh.
I made a card.
I love it. This is like next level commitment. Okay, tell me what's happening. What's going on with you? What are you playing in?
There's 2 people on the chopping block.
Okay, who is it?
Zach or Keith.
Okay.
My loyalty was to my team, which was Keith.
Okay.
But he's also a threat.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm on camera and nobody's around, I'm going to stick it out with DJ and Angela until one of them falls.
Okay. So you're thinking of...
Keith.
Keith.
Yep.
All right.
I just have one more thing to add.
Yes, please do.
Some people are Joaquin Phoenix fans. Other people are Heath Ledger fans. So, why so serious?
Thank you.
Just wait till I come back next time.
Oh, I can't
I'm
wait.
gonna be somebody else.
Please send Zach.
Forgive my laughter. I have a condition. More on back. It's a medical condition causing sudden, frequent, uncontrollable laughter that doesn't match how you feel. I'm terrified.
How are you feeling?
Terrible. I've heard like 4 different names being thrown out. Is it wild? It's wild.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. But anyways, it's even over there. People are like, "Hey, vote for." Like, dang, just golly, chill out for a second.
Yeah.
But
so what are you thinking is best for you?
Just vote with the majority. I don't want to split votes and then have votes casted against me. So I just want to go with the majority.
So what do you think the majority is?
And well, I think it's the old players, mainly Jesse, Seth, Josh, Russell, and just like some of those people, and Keith. And they wanted Keith gone, and I asked Keith who I should vote for, and he told me go with my gut. So there you go, Keith.
That's savage. I love it. Okay,
My name's in there at least once.
Okay.
It's a good time.
So tell us what's going on.
Oh man, so well, you know, they think there's a few people that say I'm flip-flopping, but truly, I mean, like, I have the people I'm loyal to, but
which is
well, you of course,
well, yeah,
and Nathaniel,
okay,
and Mindy.
Fair enough.
So, you know, I'm a little nervous about this one.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we have the numbers.
Okay.
So, only because I don't want to do the old guard thing, because I think I would be screwed if we tried to do like everybody that's played before. Okay. Thought about putting Zach's name down, but he's Chum right now, and so I want to try to use the Chum.
Very good. All right, I have all the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'm just kidding.
First vote. Keith.
Spelled it wrong, so it doesn't count.
I've seen the show.
Second vote. Seth. Third vote. Keith. Fourth vote. Seth. That's 2 each for Keith and Seth. Fifth vote. Jesse. Sixth vote. Seth. That's 3 Seth, 2 Keith, 1 Jesse. 2 votes left. Seventh vote. Keith. That's 3 votes each for Keith and Seth, and 1 Jesse, 1 left. Eighth vote. And the second person voted out, the second member of our jury, Keith.
Dang. Dang.
Keith. Keith. The tribe is spoken. There you go.